Paint. Yep, today we're going to talk about the Great Paint Debate, or more likely war, to be fair. It was a bit messy. Many people lost their lives, and RIP to them, the great soldiers on the Great Paint War of about a month ago. So there are about two sides of it. One, the battle boomers, as we lovingly call them, the side that say you don't really need anything to play Battletech, you just need something to represent the mechs and the rules and the facings, all that kind of stuff. Yes, that is true, you can do that. I don't know why you would want to do that, but obviously I don't think anyone is playing with literal stones anymore, unless they're really hardcore, unless they really want to say that is the purest, most distilled way to play Battletech, and then good on you, I guess. But personally, I prefer the models, and I think pretty much everyone else does, because, let's be fair, why would you not? There is the big debate that you need to paint your models, even though they come fully assembled in the box, ready to play with the Alpha Strike rules, well, cards, not rules. Please include the rules, please. Quick start guides in the boxes, please. Just a slip of toilet paper. They come fully assembled, and a lot of people argue that's all you need to do. And yeah, you can. I played my first game with just bare plastic ones, and it was pretty fun. It got me into it. But I don't necessarily think that is in the spirit of things. I mean, you don't look through the book, the rule book, and have a look at all these models and go, yeah, but that would be a lot better if they weren't painted, though, wouldn't it? I mean, part of the hobby for a lot of people is actually doing the whole painting thing, which, is good. It's therapeutic for a lot of people, and a lot easier than it's ever been. Gone are the days of enamel paints and having to use alcohols and all that kind of stuff to thin your paints. It's easier than it's ever been. So to me, it seems like a bit of a cop-out to say that it's an impossibility for anyone to paint their minis. I mean, even if you just want to slap on a coat of speed paint, which is, to me, the bare minimum which you should be doing. I mean, obviously, no one can force you to do anything, and anyone who says that you can't play because you don't have painted minis, fuck them. So, quite frankly, it's only a game. No one should be enforcing anything. That being said, there is the social contract kind of thing going on, where if someone rocks up with a beautifully painted lance or a star, and then you turn up with a freshly bought box and you just slap it on the table, it does feel a little bit like a piss take, to be brutally honest. So I really think that was majorly what caused it. Not necessarily the fact that people don't paint their mechs, because they do. I mean, people are going to do that. I mean, most people look at the grey and then look at the book that comes with the sets, and are like, okay, yeah, just probably paint these up at least a little bit. And hey, as I say, things have become very easy to paint nowadays, especially with the advanced speed paints. Pro tip for you, by the way: if you spray paint a bright silver on your mechs, not one that clogs up all the detail, don't use like car spray or whatever, use the model bright silver, like the mithril kind of silver, and then use speed paint over it. It creates a gorgeous colour. It's like a metallic version of whatever you're painting. So if you're doing like say if you want to do like the Draconis Combine and make them really shiny, you can. And what works great is if you dry brush over like a silver, just barely catch those edges. It looks amazing, and with no effort whatsoever. Who will think you're a great painter when you've barely done anything? I think the schism kind of happened when the 40k crowd came in. The expectation of painted minis in the 40k community is way higher than it has ever been in Battletech, because I think with GW they have specific painting tournaments, and that has bled over towards the actual culture of 40k. Now, I am a 40k convert. Refugee, not a convert. Not yet. Depends how 10th is, to be fair. Now, I have painted a lot, and to a pretty high standard, I'd say. But I don't feel the need to constantly ram on about it. I mean, obviously, I make a few joke posts and all that kind of stuff where, someone posts a big, massive load of boxes they bought, and it's like, are you going to paint them? Nah, they're not. We know they're not. And I think it's just when the 40k community came in and they saw that people weren't painting their models, and it was just a culture thing where it was unexpected, and we don't really know why. Because you've got these beautifully sculpted models and you don't want to paint them. It's odd. And to me, I don't personally get it either. I've painted, I'd say, almost everything I own. Not in my 40k collection though. We don't talk about all that. That's yeah. At the end of the day, though, you shouldn't really be dogmatic about what someone does with their hobby. I mean, the average age of Battletech fans is older. That's why I refer to them as like battle boomers. Because let's be fair, come on, guys, you're approaching your 50s now. You have shit to do. Sometimes you just don't have time. And the average age of someone who's into 40k, younger, you have more time, more desire to do things, more desire to learn skills. So I don't necessarily think the right course of action to get someone to paint is badger them online. It never has worked. I mean, when was the last time you changed your mind after you were berated online by some random person in a comment section? What you really want to avoid happening is it becoming very, very toxic, because it did for a little bit. I mean, was it more toxic than the Pardo situation? Probably not, no. I mean, on one of the groups it kind of was. I mean, there was a mass kicking, and that was actually kind of funny. But you shouldn't get this worked up over it. As an example, I've got playing in the background, probably, if I remember to edit it in, just me painting the start of a Wolf's Dragoon. And you'll see that I go from base coat to almost ready for tabletop in barely any time at all. I mean, admittedly, I need to brighten it up a bit with the dry brushing probably some light greys on it, but other than that, I'd say that's tabletop ready. Just do the base, do the rim, and then you're done. And I'll tell you, that literally took me like not even 2 hours. That was probably like an hour, if that, and it's nearly done. So to those who are very intimidated about painting, what I'll probably do, I'll probably make some quick tip guides. YouTube shorts, yeah, we'll try some shorts. Why not? We'll do that. Just to show you guys that it's really not difficult to start the painting, get the process rolling. Honestly, you'll feel so much better having your tabletop battles with your painted mechs, no matter the quality. Even if it's just a single colour, it enhances it. You just give it a go. Even if they look crap, you can still laugh at your crappily painted Atlas smacking the face of this beautifully painted mech. Anyway, I will cut this off now because I'm rambling. Someone said, I tried to be more active in this one, someone said I sounded like I was trying not to wake the kids up, and that was entirely correct. So, yeah, I'm now in a different room so I can be a bit more animated in how I actually talk. Anyway guys, more Battletech nonsense to come. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.